In the last month of its price action, NEM gave back 40% of its value. Is the bull run still on? Or are we stepping into bear territory? Today, find out, because we're gonna make NEM's price prediction for this year and do current technical analysis on the big charts. Let's see what they are speaking to us. Still a lot of indecision in the market. As we said, big questions, bull or bear. Be prepared for some redness along the weekend, but don't be fearful, all will be fine. I think we're still in the macro bull. Yesterday we said the same thing. Yesterday we roared engine coin, so today we also gonna roar to this crypto, but the opposite happened. Yesterday he surged by a big green percentage. Today he is plunging to the downside, more than 13%. Nonetheless, we are still believing you, engine. You go. If you're interested in engine coin, check out my video. We made a few about price prediction, about technical analysis. See what's my general opinion on where he is heading. Now dive into the charts. NEM versus dollar, weekly scale, price prediction, technical analysis. All your questions answered. Let's go. Here we are, friends. Weekly chart of NEM. Every candle is 1 week of its price action. Before we proceed, let me remind you, if you want, click all the buttons that you need to click to support this channel, if you think that I deserve it. If not, do nothing, or click the bad ones. It's your choice. It's free world. Some are saying we are providing valuable information, but seek for yourself. And now, let's dive into the TA. First thing, March 2020. As all the others, NEM had its bottom at around 2 cents. From that point, he slowly started to go up. And yes, this was pretty slowly. Until the summer, where we can say that definitely changed. We started a more parabolic bull run. Points of support should be pretty clear to you. Unfortunately, all the good things have to end. In here, NEM showed signs of weakness. Couldn't hold this parabolic trend and just broke to the downside. We are now in this phase. Is it possible that NEM go for retest of this lower trend line? Yes, it is possible. Is it probable? I don't think so. This would change NEM's outlook from bullish to bearish very easily. And yes, if you're asking, do we have some more downlight potential? Is more red ahead of you? It's quite possible, but on the overall picture, I don't think that much lower will we go from this 14 cents. Because keep in mind, from its highs on the 1st of March, NEM plummeted 83%. That's a lot. For the bull market, I think NEM did its time. Now, don't get me wrong, all options are viable. From this point, we can go up. And of course, still some downwards, still some downside potential. But let's explore this option, which is, my opinion, pretty healthy and pretty, let's say, probable that we go sideways. Because now that we broke this upward sloping channel, and you can see pretty clearly that this is a volatile channel that NEM respected for a few months. We spilled. Quite often after a spill like this, the consolidation period can be expected. We'll have to watch the markets. No one have a clear answer about what exactly is going to happen. I'm just showing you possibilities, even more important, probabilities. Now, you're probably asking yourself why, oh why, we stopped right here. Because this is a very important support zone that was respected in the previous bull run also, and in this latest bear market. What do I mean by this? Exactly what it sounds like, 16 cents. Let's go to the past. First of all, you can see the clear resistance is made on our way out in the summer of last year. But we need to go much longer into the past to have those clear answers what happened around those 16 cents. Can you see the significance of it? can you see that price is bouncing hard from those levels? That there is the meeting of sellers and buyers at this point. Even if you make it like zone, notice this big bounce and the significance of this whole area. So yeah, by the probability, now that I've shown you what happened in the past, we could talk about the case where these levels will hold its value. I could be completely wrong, and yes, we could plummet to the next one. Sure, for now, let's hold this support as a very important one. 16 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So a fall from those 20 cents that we are in this region right now to 16 is an absolute normal stuff. A few more retests of this line can be expected. Now, before I make you a price prediction, a word of warning. Although we are not technically bearish, if you ask me, things could be pretty nasty if NEM can show some strength in the upcoming days, weeks. What do I mean by that? What you're seeing on the screen, this line that I charted, is a 55 exponential moving average. For NEM, it was a big divider between the bull and the bear. Unfortunately, right now, we are dancing with the devil below this line, because it's a great divider. In here, this whole area, we can declare NEM a very bullish coin. At this point, where we are dancing with the 55, and please check out the significance of 55 if you don't believe me. Resistance, 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 proclaiming the bear market. Okay, right now we should find a hard support on this moving average. For now, that is not the case. Yes, in here we had a clear bounce, but to be super bullish, we needed a rebound to the upside, which we can't see. We plummeted downside. So one more time, a big word of warning. As I said yesterday in my video on Mithril, the same situation. Those coins needs to show some strength if you want it. In the price terms, NEM needs to go above 23 cents in the next few days if you want to speak about bullish narrative. For now, that is not the case. Because remember, if this moving average that I'm pointing to you right now, 55 EMA, is proven to be hard resistance on our way up, then we will change this narrative into bearish. Okay? For now, I will not do that. This candle haven't closed. Maybe next week is the decision point. But if it takes longer, then I'm afraid that the bear market has knocked on its door. You will have to wait a little longer. So monitor the price. Let's see if NEM can go above 23 cents. But what about that price prediction for 2021? Ah, yes, as I said in the title, that's coming up right now. But remember, all of this I said just because of this price prediction. If NEM is not able to sustain himself above that 55 EMA, then that price prediction is worth shit. Those levels that has never been reached will not be reached in this year, if that will not happen. That said, and in the hope that you understand what I just said, let me give you the price prediction. We will go to the bear market, will mark high of 2017 and the low from the bear market in March 2020. The tool that will give us the price prediction is a Fibonacci retracement tool, because if you follow this channel, if you are subscribed, then you know that when we combine those two together, we are getting powerful results to the upside, like this. You don't see nothing now, but if we go into the future, you are seeing much. Our all-time highs in NEM, $2. Now from this point from 20 cents, it's 10x, so it's a big journey in itself. But I'm not going to talk about all-time highs. I'm going to talk about bullish scenario when we break all-time highs. So if we regain a position above those moving average, finding clear support, of course, our first pit stop is $2. Our next pit stop is the extension of 161.8 at $3.32. After that, we are surging to $5.36. If that's still not enough for you, I'm presenting you $7.40. My final verdict, the extension of 423.6%, $8.66. Do you think I'm crazy, or do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments, why not? I gave you targets, I gave you milestones. In my opinion, if NEM shows some strength in the coming days, weeks, Those are the levels that we will travel to. Although at this point, it is sounding impossible. Don't underestimate the strength of the bull market and the real altcoin season, which I believe is coming up. That said, if you enjoyed this video, clicked all the buttons you need to click, friends, go dive into my channel. I got a ton of these videos. Maybe you'll enjoy them also and find some value, which is even more important. So, that said, join us and NEM to the moon.